Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with another pick a card tarot reading. So this reading is about the total lunar eclipse that is happening on November 8th or November 7th, depending on where you are physically located uh, at this point of time. So, as usual, I have three options. This first amethyst crystal is for option one viewers. This pineapple is for option two viewers. And this mermaid mini bottle is for option three viewers. Now, you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates really strongly with you. But once you have made your choice, uh, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the video description or to the pinned comment and click on the timestamp next to the option. Your reading will start from there. Apologies, guys. It's really strange. As soon as I start recording a video, the sneeze comes. I was waiting a really long time before turning my camera on. Anyways, so I will say my usual prayer. You can use this time to make your choice. Okay. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, and all the powerful light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble throughout this reading. Through this video, let the viewers receive messages they need to hear, messages of guidance, hope, courage, compassion, love, kindness, and positive dynamic action. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, let me keep this other two options aside so that we can get started. Welcome to your reading, my dear option one viewers who chose this really majestic amethyst crystal. Let us see now what are the energies that are being activated for you by this lunar eclipse that is happening on November 8th, I think, in most countries, but in some countries it's probably November 7th. So from the Moonology deck, I'll take two cards. Uh, thank you, Divine. Then from the Angel Answers deck, I'll take two cards as well. What is it, dear angels, that my option one viewers need to hear from you regarding anything that they may have on their mind? Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Then from the Energy Oracle deck, I'll take one card just to get about an idea about like this one particular energy that your spirit guides want you to be uh, mindful about. And finally, also the blessing card, okay? Because eclipses are like really great times for accelerating your spiritual sadhana, okay, or spiritual practice. So let's see. I don't know why I say that, but let's see what your major blessing is. Okay, now that I have all your cards, we can get started with your reading, my dear option one viewers. So remember, the energies right now are chaotic for some people. For some people, it's like super positive, but for some people it's like really confusing because we just came from a partial solar eclipse, then this is the lunar eclipse, after that there's the 1111 portal. I've already made a video on that. Feel free to check that out. I'll leave the link in the video description. So like I'm seeing a general energy of anxiety for you, which probably some of you are already in, okay? But there's nothing to worry. If you're feeling anxious, just know that this is happening. There are triggering things happening, or what I'm trying to say, it's part of it is an illusion. It's not as bad as it seems, okay? And the eclipse will come and break these illusions. Uh, But you have to remind yourself that it says take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. Um, eclipse, um, and especially lunar eclipses, happen on full moon days, right? So full moon usually has a tendency of taking things or accelerating things to, like fruition or something like that, as if it's dragging something to a climactic situation. But that's why it's more important that even if there are sudden highs and sudden lows, you do not feel scared, because, like I said, it's an illusion. It's not like a permanent thing happening. Sometimes things will feel super positive, and then other times you'll feel, oh my God, this is not working. Then suddenly again, you will get a positive news and you'll be like, oh, why was I even worried? Like that, okay? Sorry, guys. So basically, you might feel anxious, but then you have to remind yourself, take time to breathe out. You may do actual pranayama techniques, which are deep breathing techniques, okay? But if you have like high blood pressure, or if you're pregnant, or any other diseases, don't do those rapid breathing techniques, okay? Yeah. Just consult like a specialist, a practitioner, a yoga practitioner, or somebody before doing it. Because I see all the time people just Googling something and doing it and not knowing like when they should do it and when they should not. So if you're unsure what to do, just sit with yourself and just take deep, long breaths. Close your eyes, take deep, long breaths. Try to take yourself to that central place within yourself where everything is peaceful, where everything is calm, because there's no expectation. Everything is neutral there. Okay, there's no high, no low, nothing. Neutral, like a void. Okay, try to get into that void as much as possible, because okay, because just what we were talking about, it says a fiery climax approaches. So if there was a situation that was dragging on, and it was like, it's not like it was giving you a lot of pain, but at the same time it was um, keeping you stuck in one point of thought, or in a in an emotional space where there's no growth. So that situation is going to change rapidly. Okay, your spirit guides are like taking full preparation, so that like with they will use this eclipse energy to just take you out of that situation. So that's why they're saying a fiery climax approaches. Your emotions may run a little all over the place. You may have sleepless nights. You may feel anxious, but know that we are with you. You are not alone, is this. So take time to breathe out, so that when you actually have to be in the field of action, you are stable. No matter how the external situation is, you should be stable, okay? And that's what they are trying to provide to you, that internal stability, that internal calmness. And just because the climax is fiery doesn't mean it's bad, okay? It just means that something that was stuck, and you were thinking that, okay, it's not bothering me that much, it's not what I prefer, but it's not bothering me that much as well, and you were not doing anything, but your guides are like, no, it is seeping your energy slowly, so they don't want that. They don't want you to be stuck. They will come in and make sure this thing reaches its climax, and you are done with it, okay? So even if you have anxieties and all, take time to breathe out and check out the 1111 reading then, because these two things are happening so close by, there might be an overlap of energies as well. But the good thing is you got an yes from the angels, okay? Which is like a very positive card, because the yes means if you had a specific question, or if you had like a really specific concern about something that is happening in the near future, or that has just happened in the recent past, your angels are saying yes, it will be in your favor, nothing to worry. But you will still have anxiety, because I'm getting like you won't know the super positive thing until the very last moment. So there will be anxiety. You will need to take some preparation, some action. So make sure you're taking time to breathe out, but it's a yes. And then you also got the timeline that within the next few months, okay? So the yes you are getting right now, and then the timeline is uh it's like the full rewards you will get within the next few months. Okay, within the next few months you will see actually the entire positive impact of what is happening during the eclipse season. So it's almost like um, maybe for some of you, you leave a situation that was not serving you, and your angels are saying yes, that's good for you, but while you're leaving you don't know what is ahead. But then your angels are saying, we are with you. Don't worry. Ahead, within the next few months, you will see things turn towards a positive direction only. Whether it's a job you are leaving, whether it's a relationship you are leaving, whether it's a particular lifestyle or physical location you are leaving, it'll be for your good. Okay. And it does not necessarily mean leaving, it can be joining something new also. If you are starting something new in the eclipse season, probably you finally start something and then you do not know, and then your guides are coming in and saying yes, it'll be in your favor, but for the thing to grow to its full glory, it'll take a few months. Okay. And then finally, the major blessing that this eclipse is accelerating for you is a blessing of forgiveness. So if all this anxiety was about any relationship, be it at your workplace, be it at your home or in your social circle, there is forgiveness happening. Whether you are the one receiving the forgiveness or whether you are the one um, allowing the forgiveness to happen, it is definitely happening. Okay. And it's a beautiful, beautiful energy because when forgiveness happens, there is so much baggage that gets dropped off from your energy field, just like this. Okay. So be grateful for that. Okay. When you see this reading, you can thank your spirit guides, the divine form you connect to, that thank you for finally like letting this forgiveness to happen in my life. Okay. It can also be about forgiving yourself. For a couple of you, I'm feeling um, maybe you took a decision in the past which did not go in your favor and you've been like blaming yourself. Oh, I should have waited, or I shouldn't have done this, or I should have paid heed to what other people were saying. um, please don't be so harsh on yourself. And I think you finally realized that it's destiny that makes us do things. Something is destined. We have to go through that karma, and that's why we respond or react in a certain way. Okay. But now it's done. You don't have to look back anymore. You don't have to carry that baggage of the past anymore. Remember, you got a yes, and that yes will manifest itself in its full glory within the next few months. So this, I would say, like with the 11:11 reading, what I saw, like there was a lot of clearing of energies that was happening. It is a transformative period. It is, I would say, major opportunity for stepping up. Like I would say 50 years back or 100 years back, to get this type of opportunity, people had to probably take another birth. But we are extremely lucky. We are born at a time where, I don't know, it's just the astrological configurations changing in such a way where we have to go through intense situations sometimes. But at the same time, we have this massive opportunities where in the same birth, we can completely transform, okay, for the better. So that is an awesome opportunity. Like I said, there's nothing to worry, but you will feel anxious. So be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, accept yourself. Okay, take time to rest, take time to relax, take time to breathe out. Know that when it ends, there is a yes waiting for you. There's lots of forgiveness energy, there's lots of healing energy, and within the next few months, you will see the full effects of what you are gaining through this eclipse energy. Okay, that's all I have for you, my dear option one viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, please share this video with anyone you can, and then please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, you stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me take cards back. Where is that? Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this cute mini pineapple. Now, let us see what are the energies that are being activated for you due to this total lunar eclipse happening on November 8th in most places, I think. Some places it may be November 7th. Thank you, Divine. So, from the Monology deck, I'm taking two cards. What is it, Divine, that my dear option 2 viewers need to hear from you regarding the upcoming lunar eclipse? Thank you. Next, from the Angel Answers Oracle also, I'll take two cards. What is it that my dear option 2 viewers need to hear from you, dear angels? Thank you. One more card, please. One more card for option 2 viewers regarding this total lunar eclipse energy. What is the guidance? You. Okay. Next, from the energy oracle, I'll take one card. It's like the energy that will be like dominant around this eclipse time for my dear option 2 viewers. Thank you, Divine. And finally, from the blessings deck, I'll take one major blessing that this eclipse is activating for you. Okay? One major blessing for my dear option 2. Thank you. Okay, now that I have all your cards, let us dive into your reading. Good. Okay, so if you guys haven't checked out the 11/11 reading, you can check that out because these two events are happening so close to each other. It seems like there's a lot of overlap in energy, okay? So the first message is it is time to release negativity, okay? Which is, I think, a great opportunity. Like this eclipse season, if you do have a spiritual practice, you can focus more on that, increase the time of your practice, okay, because that is like a sure shot way of releasing baggage, releasing things that no longer support your growth. Okay. And the other thing, if you don't have any practice, you can just start meditating 2 3 days before the eclipse for at least 30 minutes. You set a timer for 30 minutes, close your eyes, put a headphone on so that you can block out the sound and just sit with yourself. Okay. That's what my spiritual guide suggested us to do like long back, and I occasionally do that and I find that very helpful, very calming. You will have thoughts coming up, and that is the whole point, that whatever is suppressed should come up, and you just let go, you just watch them and you just surrender them and the feet of the divine, and that kind of dilutes their effect. So Definitely, whatever ritual comes naturally to you, please feel free to do that, but do it with the intention that whatever negative energy is bothering you or stopping your growth, you will release that. Okay. The next thing, the positive thing, is the answers you need are coming. Maybe in the recent past, something may have happened that may have caused a lot of confusion for you. Like you don't even know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. You are like, oh, suddenly I have to do this, or suddenly I have to, talk to this person, or shift from here to there, or be like this different person or something, like some upheaval that has caused some confusion, and you don't even know if that's good or bad. And that's why your guides are saying the answers you need are coming. Okay, so this eclipse is bringing answers as well as flushing out all the negativity uh, from your system. And then the great news is you got a yes, okay? You got a yes. And this is the second time this card came out in the reading today. The yes also came out for option one. So now it has also come out for option two, which makes me feel that the eclipse is actually trying to push some positivity in all your lives, trying to give some answers that, okay, we know you are going through like a roller coaster ride, but hey, you still have these good things. You're still enjoying this part of your life like that, okay? So if there's a particular thing you were worried about when you started watching this particular reading, then it's definitely a yes. And whenever your yes comes, it um, 99.99% times it means it is in your favor, okay? Unless you, my dear viewer, are strongly feeling that this yes must be meaning something opposite. But in most of my readings, whenever it's a yes, it means something is happening in your favor, okay? Something that you really wished for, that is your heart's desire, that is happening in your favor. And I'm more confident about this in this reading because it already is backed up by a card that the answers you need are coming. So definitely something is happening in your favor, but before that, it is equally important to flush out the negativity from your system, okay? Then you got an advice also that be assertive. This is not the time to hide. This is not the time to suppress your voice. This is the time to be authentic and say what is comfortable for you, what is not comfortable for you. Okay. Again, I'm saying being assertive does not mean that you be rude or you become violent. No, nothing like that, but it just means because sometimes some people, when they face resistance, they are most likely to recoil and just wait for the resistance to pass over. But your guides are saying, please don't do that. Just because there's a resistance doesn't mean it will not work in your favor. You have to stand your ground. You have to give that effort to explain to that person that, look, this is happening because of this, or this is happening because of that, or this is what I bring to the table, this is what I can do, and this is what I plan. Back up by research, information, data, whatever is required. But be assertive. If it's a relationship situation where you're feeling you're not being heard, you express that, okay? Don't hold yourself back, but at the same time, I'm saying there's no need to be rude, or there's no need to become, argumentative or become violent, because that will destroy the peace of your mind even more. You just say what you want and you stand your ground. That's what being assertive means. Okay. And then the energy is very beautiful actually for you guys, because you got the door to spirit and it's opening. So basically, your spirit guides can connect to you even more strongly than they usually do. The eclipse is allowing that stronger connection. So, again, like I said, I think I already said to you guys, or I forgot whether I said it to option one, that do use this time to meditate and focus more on one particular spiritual practice. It can be just sitting with your eyes closed for 10 minutes, or it can be chanting, or it can be doing some rituals that you believe in. Okay, it's important that it comes naturally to you. Don't just follow what other people are doing. And for you, my dear option to viewers, I'm saying that's not a problem, because you are connecting to your spirit. You will feel that whatever you're doing is coming from a very deep place inside, okay, which is wonderful, because when you're connected to your own spirit, then you're naturally following your soul's path. Okay, soul's path. And that is wonderful. That is a wonderful energy to be in. And the final card is the major blessing that you're receiving is a blessing for support. So if you were worried about having to do things alone, or you were feeling lonely, this eclipse season is bringing support for you. You already got a yes, remember? Okay, there's an yes, there's the doors to spirit opening, the answers you need are coming. So everything is actually turning in your favor. It's almost like the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. But remember, releasing the negativity is equally important. Actually, it is the most important thing to happen before these beautiful things come towards you. Okay, so I would say, my dear option to viewers, it's actually a very positive time where you will get a lot of support, where things will be in your favor, but you will have to stand up for yourself. And for that, you have to make sure you have released all the negativity. You are ready to release all negativity. Be assertive, stand up for yourself. Your spirit guides are there to back you up. Okay, so overall, it's a very positive time that you're moving towards. Don't feel scared, because when you are releasing negativity, sometimes your emotions can be all over the place, and that's okay. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear option to viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, and please share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay very blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back first. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this really cute mermaid mini bottle. Let us keep it aside. And let us now see what are the energies that are being activated for you for the upcoming lunar eclipse happening on November 8th in most regions. Some regions probably November 7th. So I'm taking two cards from the Moonology deck first. Thank you, Divine. And then from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, I'll take two cards as well. Dear angels, what is it that my option 3 viewers need to hear from you regarding this eclipse energy, this lunar eclipse energy? Thank you, Divine. Okay. Next, from the Energy Oracle, We'll take what is like this one really important energy that your spirit guides want you to be mindful of. Thank you, Divine. What is like the energy for my dear option 3 viewers? And finally, from the blessings deck, what is like this one major, major blessing for my dear option 3 viewers that is being activated through this eclipse season, this lunar eclipse? Let us now dive. I don't believe. I don't believe. Like, since you are like the last pile I'm reading today, there's one card that came in all three piles, and I'll show that card first because this has never happened before in any of my readings. Okay, so from the Angel Oracle deck, you got an yes. And this is like the same exact yes card. There are two yes cards in this Oracle deck. And this yes card is the one that shows like this balance of water energy and fire energy. And all three options today got this yes card. It has never, ever happened before in any of my readings. So that is wonderful. Okay, that means this eclipse season, this lunar eclipse is a time where no matter what you go through, things are in your favor. Okay, your guides are saying that no matter, because there's an 1111 portal next to it, okay, and you can check out that reading. And in that reading, the major energy that came out was everybody has go through some transformation which may not feel good. It may be, it may, the results may be eventually good, but while you are going through it, it may not feel good. And I'm getting the same vibes here that you are leaving something which was probably your comfort zone, or for some of you, you're not even sure what's going on, but your guides are saying you don't have to know. It's an yes, everything is in your favor. And specifically, since this particular yes card came in all three options, I'm seeing that whatever was out of balance is being brought to balance through this eclipse season. So that's why one portion of your life might feel like a roller coaster ride, but there will be another portion of your life which will feel like totally calm and in control and beautiful, like that. Okay. Now coming to your specific reading, option 3. Of course, it's your reading, but like this yes was common to everybody. That's why I showed it first. Now, the energy that you're trying to come out from is the energy of being too attached to something, which is why I said it may not feel good at first because you have strong attachments to something, and this through this eclipse, your spirit guides are shaking that up. Uh, um, that like it might feel like a super comfortable zone to be in, but it's not letting you grow. You deserve so much more. And I'm sure those of you who are regular viewers of this channel, you've heard me say this before. And honestly, guys, this seems like a theme. It's just coming up in the last 1 year, I would say. It's coming up again and again and again. Like your guides are really pushing you to go that extra mile so that, you have to take less lifetimes. Why take 5 more lifetimes when you can achieve all these possibilities in this particular lifetime? Okay, I was saying this to another option as well, that probably 50 years back, people our age, doesn't matter, whatever age you are in, didn't have that luxury. Because at that time, the planetary alignments were such that, okay, in one lifetime, you complete this, and then if you want this other thing to be fulfilled because they are so far apart, you take another lifetime. But this time, the planetary alignments are such that even if, like, you have multiple desires which are widely apart, your spirit guides can help you more than usual and they will accelerate things for you. So that's why things might feel a little bit intense, and you'll be like, oh, what's going on? Do I really want it? But even before you know whether it's a yes or no, things will change, and you're like, oh, wow, I have it already. Like that. Okay. But know that there was an unhealthy attachment to something or more than one thing that is being worked upon by your spirit guides in this eclipse season. But know that it is not happening to you, it is happening for you, because you still have this yes. Things will be in your favor. There will be helpful people around you. Oh my God. So you got this helpful people, but I think another pile got like a similar message where the blessing was the blessing for support. Okay. So again, it seems like a theme, like whoever, there might be many people right now on earth who feel really lonely or who feel like they have to put up this exterior persona of being a strong person, but inside they're like, it would be nice to have some help. I know I can do everything on my own, but that doesn't mean I want to do everything on my own all the time. Sometimes it's nice if there are people around to help. You can, also socialize, chit chat, things like that. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing. There is helpful people around, especially I don't know if there are single mommies here, single mommies, single daddies, single parents, because this person has a child and there are so many people helping this lady. So that's why I'm feeling that vibe more. Do let me know in the comments, or you don't have to also if you're not comfortable, that's okay. But definitely, doesn't matter what your particular area of concern is right now, help is on the way. Okay. uh wow. You know what, why my mind is constantly getting blown? Because just before recording this video, I was doing some readings for myself on different aspects of my life, and this card was continuously coming, this helpful people, helpful people, helpful people. And I'm like, wow. But I totally believe my spirit guides. I know they are always working overtime to help us, okay? They are really selfless. To them, nothing matters more than our happiness, our smile, those moments where we are like, thank you, spirit. I love you so much. How did you even make this happen? How did you even make this impossible possible? And that's what they love. Okay. So yeah, I would say just say thank you to your spirit guides, because I'm feeling for your option three. There's a lot of help coming in, there's a lot of support coming in. So even though initially it might seem like you're being shaken up because something you were really attached to, it may be an addiction, it may be a habit, it may be a person who you were attached to, but they were just draining you, they were just being an energy vampire. Those attachments are being diluted. Okay. You have a blessing of the waters, which means that even though your emotions might be triggered, but they will be stabilized, and the stability will be more if you spend more time around water or drinking water with positive affirmations. Okay, take a glass of water, say real positive affirmations, then drink it, or spend time around water bodies and just stare. Like if you're sitting next to a lake, just stare at the water. Okay. You will feel that calmness inside where there's no pressure to do anything, to prove anything, to achieve anything. And you can imagine that all your emotions are like those small waves that are coming to the surface and then dissipating completely into the calmness of the entire water body, whether it's a lake or an ocean. It doesn't matter. Okay. You can take water baths in your tub as well at home. Whenever you are, like I said this before, my spiritual guide said, if you're feeling too much heavy or stagnated, just splash water on your face. Water is a great cleanser. Okay, so do that. Okay, if you feel like you are feeling sad due to this attachment, so shaking up, immediately use water in some positive way or the other to bring you out of that stagnant energy or that heavy energy. Okay. And since it's coming as a blessing, I'm already seeing, even though there might be situations trying to trigger you, but you won't be triggered. Your emotions will, you will like feel, okay, why is this happening? I would prefer if it happened in a different way, but at the same time, you'll be okay if it has already happened. Let me just do what I can do at this time. What is in my control, let me just focus on that. Okay. Then your Moonology card is reminding you to take time to breathe out. Again, this is a repeating message today. Some other pile got the same message. Take time to breathe out. Okay. So, like I said, whenever you're feeling, just go within, relax, or go to have a walk in nature. If there's a water body, it's great. Take a bath, go for a spa or anything. Indulge yourself. Take time to breathe out. But don't like block your mind. Sometimes people think that take time to breathe out means, watching a movie marathon, 3 movies. That way, you are giving more information to your mind, okay, and that might trigger you more. So don't do that. Take time to, of course, you can watch a movie if you want, but I'm saying the take time to breathe out should be a separate time where you are just relaxed, sitting with yourself or lying on the bed also. But be awake so that even if thoughts and emotions are coming, you're just watching them and you're like, okay, I know I have this emotion. Let it be like that. Or let it go like that. Like you are not actively resisting anything. That is what I'm trying to say, okay? And final message for you is confidence is your key to success, okay? So, whatever is happening, there's nothing to feel scared of. There's a lion here, right? So, have the heart of a lion, have the attitude of a lion. No matter what happens, do not be afraid to ask for help, or do not feel shy even to ask for help, okay? Because remember, you got a yes. So, whatever it is you are trying to achieve, it is an yes. It will be in your favor. Doesn't matter if it's a health issue, it's a job issue, relationship issue, it will go in your favor. Okay? But you on your end have to stay confident, have to take time off to, relax, breathe out, and allow yourself to let go of these attachments. There is help around. Don't feel shy, don't feel scared. Ask for help. There'll be many, many people, resources coming towards you that will accelerate your progress. Okay. Ultimately, I would say this eclipse is a very favorable period. You stay confident no matter what happens and keep doing what you're doing. Occasionally, take time to relax as well. Okay, so that's all I have for you, my dear option 3 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Please share this video as much as you can on your social media with your friends, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Okay, I'm always requesting people to subscribe, and I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye bye.